Ever since the 4th of November when we saw Polkadot hit levels up here around $55, we have just been capitulating towards the downside. All of the moving averages as well have been moving towards the downside, and it hasn't really looked like being able to break out of this downtrend for quite some time until literally right now. Something really exciting is happening on the Polkadot chart, and if it can fulfill these things, then we could see Polkadot now being ready to push back up and have another aggressive gain towards the upside. So what are we seeing right now on the chart that is significant? So first of all, I want to look back through time. We can see back on the 9th of September, again through September, we found these bottoms here, and this shows that we were finding significant levels of support in between the sort of $24 level and up to around the sort of $28 level. Now if we jump across to the right hand side, which is current sort of time, we can see again that we're seeing significant levels of support coming in, and not only that, each time we're putting in slightly higher highs here. So what's significant about those levels is, what I want to do is drop back all the way to this swing low that we had back in the early summer around July time, 20th of July, and bring it up to the swing high up here. Now what we can see is we came down perfectly to the 0.618, which is the golden ratio, and that's often a target whether we're going to go to the upside and we've had a swing down pushing back up, or whether we've gone to the upside and pushing down here. And we've touched the 618 and we have broken through a couple of times, but right now guys, today we've pushed through the 618. Now this is on the 4-hour chart, so we did spend a bit of time below finding resistance each time, and now we've aggressively pushed through, gaining around sort of 4% very recently to push back towards the upside. And now what we're starting to see, potentially we could be putting in some sort of a double bottom here, or we could be forming some sort of a larger consolidation pattern where we could be seeing a wedge moving towards the upside. At the moment, when we look at the DOT price, there's not much excitement in the market because of obviously the capitulation we've seen to the downside. Now we can see Bitcoin, Ethereum and the rest of the cryptocurrency market taking a bit of a bounce towards the upside. Then DOT could be one of the biggest gainers from that. If we're to take a line and drop it down through these various lines of resistance. Now obviously we did have a period where we sort of broke through and pushed beyond this, but you know, multiple times we've come up and sort of touched on this point here. Okay, so we found it, we flipped it into support, we then again have been doing this here, and we can see right now we've found support here, we've pushed through, and we're starting to look like we might well be challenging this yellow line very shortly. And as we know guys, when we have these breaks towards the downside, eventually they will move back. Everything that pumps must dump, and everything that dumps must pump. Okay, so what we're looking at right now is an opportunity perhaps for Polkadot to be able to break out. And what that really means for us guys is actually if Polkadot can break beyond this line, then it's not going to happen overnight, but we will then be looking to push from basically the height of this out from our breakout point, and that will put in new all-time highs once more, all the way up towards $58. Now bearing in mind that this fall happened over the space of nearly a month and a half, it's not going to happen super quickly. Once the whales have basically pushed the price low enough to get to the discounted price they want, we're going to start to see moves towards the upside, in my opinion. If we do have a breakout beyond there, what we would then like to see would perhaps be the 50 moving average over the blue line, which is the 100 moving average, and that will give us a perfect buying opportunity, in my opinion. In my personal opinion guys, in terms of the downside risk from here, I can't see us really moving much lower than this level here. I could be wrong, I'm not a financial advisor, so always go and do your own research. But in terms of a downside versus the potentially enormous upside that's on the cards guys, I think Polkadot is looking like a seriously good buying opportunity right now. So what we're really looking at in key levels, as long as we're holding above the $27 level, then I think we're going to be breaking at some point, perhaps in the coming day, maybe 2 days, above this line, which would be around the $28 level. And if we're able to do that from current prices up to the $58 target that we just talked about, then you're looking at 107% potential returns on Polkadot. Obviously, never use any money that you can't afford to lose, guys, because crypto can be risky and it can always move against us, and all we're doing basically is working out the mathematical probability of what we're likely to see going forward. Guys, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you want to see some more Polkadot videos, make sure you leave a comment down below about Polkadot, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well to be kept up to date with all the latest happening in crypto. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.